Hello, my friends. Did you ever try to load a track into Suno and it was taking forever? Well, this track has been loading for a very long time. And part of the reason I'm suspecting is it is scanning the very complex audio file, searching for any potential infringements, all sorts of ingredients, and it's very complicated music. And I feel that it's sifting through to ensure that nothing was smuggled into the prompt. So it's taking its sweet time in doing that. But I am not going to close this browser because I recorded this directly into Suno. And if it doesn't upload, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. But when all is said and done, when it has finished its scouring for evidence, at that point, you can move forward and say continue. So I'm a bit skeptical of what will happen if I say continue, because it shows that it's gotten to the end, but that scanning thing just keeps going around and around. I've never really noticed it going around that much, but I'm going to take a chance and hit continue. And what do you know? This thing is still uploading, even though it told me it was done uploading prior. So I took a very big risk in hitting continue. But I ain't going to quit this page until it's done, because I can't afford to lose that prompt, man. I can't afford to lose the prompt. But when it's done, oh my goodness. What happened? I think it just quit on me. Did you see what happened just now? It quit on me and didn't save my performance. Why does that happen? You see what just happened? Now this could be very frustrating because I just did an entire freestyle. I basically freestyled the entire thing. I made the words up on the fly, made the beat up on the fly, made the syncopation up on the fly. Now where's my music? It's vanished, which is very sad. While going straight to record is a good thing, I want you to know that I've had episodes just like this, and I'm glad I recorded it because now you're able to see the disadvantage of recording directly to Suno. Sometimes, I don't know whether it finds something that it feels belongs somewhere else, but I made that thing up entirely from scratch. And it just quit and said, I ain't uploading. It just refused to upload. Isn't that weird? And I'm still waiting, hoping that it will appear. But if it doesn't appear, that's the end of all that inspiration. Let me do a refresh. Let me see if it magically appears as an audio. Maybe. Let me just hope. I'm hoping for the best, because I put in work into that thing. You see? It didn't. That's all that at the spur of the moment inspiration gone. Now, this doesn't happen a whole lot, but when it does, it hurts, man. This is like the second or third time this has happened. So the moment I was trying to upload it and I saw that wheel going round and round, I kind of suspected maybe it feels there's something here that belongs somewhere else. Maybe it feels this melody is from some, and I'll never know because unfortunately I didn't record it anywhere else. So let me give you my 2 cents. If you are going to record to Suno from now on, this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm sharing my secret with you. This is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to record it in 2 places because this is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I cannot afford this to happen again. So when I record to Suno, I'm going to have this open as well. And I am going to make sure at least just some other microphone So I'll go to options, device settings, and I'll make sure that at least some other microphone is capturing what I'm doing, because that inspiration will never come back ever, and you've lost it. You wait, not only the waste of time, but it's not so much the time, it's the inspiration that you will never ever get back. So I'm really not happy. I'm going to try and channel it again and do it. But if you're like me and you do a lot of improvisations, just do this. Audio, record, hit record. Now it's recording what I'm saying, but you also want to have this backup. You want to do record, okay, and hit record. So at the same time, while it's recording in Suno, you also have this backup. See, you have this backup right here. Let me say okay. And let me stop this. So bringing this up again, just to illustrate. And hit record. So at the same time, while it's recording in Suno. So you've got that recorded, and then this. Recording what I'm saying, but you also want to have this backup. So you want to have it in two places. Let me hit save and see what happens. So that the way it should work, that thing that's going round and round, when it is fully loaded, yeah, it should say uploaded, and it should show this. So I made a couple of mistakes. One, I'd waited for about 5 minutes. So I thought, well, if I hit continue, it's just going to show up. It should show up on the left-hand side, or at least on the right-hand side. And in this case, it didn't show up in either place. This was the last thing that was entered. So if you record and you don't find it pop up here on the left, you find it here on the right. And if you wanted to make a track from it, you click on the 3 dots and you do create, and then let's see, or remix is it, remix and then cover, okay. I hope that gave you some context. Yeah, make sure you don't lose your inspiration for Suno, for tracks you put in Suno, by not having a backup. Today is a big lesson. I'm always going to have a backup from now. All right. Thanks for joining me. I'll talk to you next time. Bye for now.